In the other campaign, I have like a 2-to-1 natural 20 ratio. Hell yeah.
And now we start strong with a 1 first.
Hell yeah.
Karem does not smile upon you, friend.
Karem does not smile upon you.
No.
Oh, actually, how do you pronounce your character's name again?
Nature? What's up?
How does O pronounce his character's name?
Rainies.
Rainies. Okay. Do they have like a symbol of like a certain deity on them, like a pendant or anything?
There's a she has a large amulet with a sapphire and a bunch of inscribed gold inlay on it.
According to character.
Anyways, that's all I wanted to know because it popped in my head. I was
Yeah,
like, oh, shit.
Samuel, you don't know. This is an entirely new world, so credit to you. You don't bring prior realm assumptions to the new world, but that also means that you have like a lot less potential leads. So you don't know.
Or going with a blank slate. Okay.
What is the terrain like where they emerge?
The Chili Man and Philip both say simultaneously, sand.
Alright, so it's a... Okay.
I take out my shovel. Do you have any more of these?
Shovels? Yeah, we have some. And he opens up like this, it's like a large cabinet, I guess. No, not a wardrobe, but yeah, it's like a large cabinet, like something you find in like a tool shed. Because as he opens it up, it's full of tools. You see some rifles there, you see some boxes of bullets, and then you see on the side a pickaxe, a shovel, and some other vagaries.
Okay.
You dig them up or something, or he says it as he's coming over and hands it to you.
Thinking of a trap.
I nod.
Yeah, you're free to.
It's gotta be hard because the sand will try to fill in the hole.
Oh, a hole, that kind of trap would not work. What you do is you dig a shallow hole and you cover it with only a little bit of things. Maybe a little sand, something. Ideally, a piece of cloth. And underneath you put sharpened sticks, stones.
The Chili guy's like listening with like, he's entranced by this.
I have a question. Were we given direction to see if we can bring them in alive and talk to them, or just solve the problem?
It's up to you.
All right.
Just solve the problem.
Hell yeah.
But if they fall into a trap that's like a pit, wouldn't they die?
Depends on what they are.
Oh, it will be a very shallow pit. It will only slow them down.
Do you want to kill them? Or hurt them?
My vote is hurt yes, kill no. Just to at least see what we're dealing with.
Are we able to like trap them in like something where they can't get out, and we can sort of transport them with that, like tie them up or something?
We don't really know if they're dangerous.
Yeah.
If they are traitors as speculated, they would no doubt have valuable information.
Yeah,
I have means of restraining people if we need.
Alright.
I believe the word you are looking for is bullet.
No, the word I'm looking for is manacles, and she pulls out manacles out of her bag.
Yeah.
Why do you very just takes a step away from you? Why do you have? Never mind.
I'm a bounty hunter. Some people want people alive. It's easier to transport.
Alright, whatever you say.
Okay.
Most of my spells are information gathering, so
Hell yeah.
I can't do much in this situation.
I personally am following what Tatum said. I will deploy the amazing spell called Bullet to them and see if that does anything.
I'll grab whatever extra shovel store.
There's only one, unfortunately.
I'll grab that extra shovel.
It's one more than we had.
Are you guys gonna return that, or
I am leaving my chest here with you if that is alright. I intend to come back.
Chili guy slaps fillet. That was collateral. Oh yeah, huh?
Is Filet's name spelled like fish fillet?
It's fish fillet except with a PH.
Hell yeah. Delicious.
Is he from Philly?
Oh, did we ever get the other guard's name?
No, you never asked. He never introduced himself.
By the way, what's her name?
Hmm?
What is your name, if I may be so bold?
Abin.
Abin.
Hmm.
So you got
I think-
Abin and fillet.
So we're talking to a sandwich and a bowl of chili that can't talk with his mouth closed. Or chew with his mouth closed, I should say.
I was gonna say can't talk with his mouth
Shut
closed,
up.
Not ventriloquist.
Do
Shut
we
up.
have all the information we need then? Should we be off?
It may be a worthwhile endeavor to observe them for a night, so
Mm.
that we know what we are dealing with.
Yeah.
Well, I may.
You
Well,
guys are
is
free to
anybody-
hang out here.
Is anybody here able to like stealth or anything? Can sort of get up
Hmm?
close and then maybe see?
I can have Yuila circle and look through her eyes.
I can try my hand. Varric holds up his hand.
I can get by.
Yeah, because I can stealth, but I'd rather not get too close in case they are like dangerous. If your owl can go ahead and do it all without getting close, that'd be better.
We can combine the efforts. More eyes mean more detail.
What
I gotta
weapon does
say,
Filet-
if you're gonna be looking at him from here, you won't be able to make out much detail.
Mm.
Maybe
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of getting actually
some
on the.
stay. Maybe some of us stay here and some of us are out in the field.
Mm.
So
Do you
to
have
speak.
a type of
on the
telescope
sand.
or something?
Do you guys have a telescope or something?
I was talking to the guardsman.
They look at each other. Look at you. You think they give that sort of gear to us? That's really touching. I like that. No,
I mean,
we
you're in a
don't, though.
watchtower. I thought it'd be useful.
Yeah.
Well, then they just get people with good eyes,
Fair enough.
which really makes no sense why he's here, because he can't see for shit. He gets hit in the back of the head. He
Dude,
just shakes his
fuck
head.
off, oh.
Philly just worth it every time.
Mm. Oh, I
There's
forgot to
gotta
ask
be
as
a-
well. What time of day is it just now? Is it close to night time? Or.
It's like noon.
Oh, okay, so we've got a while to.
Would you
You
say
guys
it's
have a
high
while. You guys have hours until
Yeah, we're
sundown.
kind of rare.
Okay, we've got a while to make up a
And
plan.
the coast place that they're referencing, like, it's probably like a 20-minute walk away, just down the hill to the
Okay.
coastline.
I'll ask Abin, or how was his name pronounced? Abin?
Adam.
Abin. I'll ask him.
Hmm?
In terms of firewood, is there any around?
Hmm.
If I were to make sharpened poles.
Mmm. Our firewood ain't like long like that to make like javelins or nothing. They're more
It
like
only-
arm
It
length.
only has to be about the size of two fists on top of each other.
Oh, then yeah, we got that. He gestures over to a closet that sort of is formed from the underneath the staircase. You know, Harry Potter, his initial abode, sort of deal. In there, keeps it dry.
I'll take a handful, like 10. 10
That
seems
means
like
the
a good
firewood?
number. Yeah.
Yeah, just 10 logs.
Well,
Oh
we've
shit, did I
taken their
just.
shovels, their wood, and their food. Perhaps we should go do our parts now.
Getting eyes on the terrain while there's still light is a good idea.
Ignore.
Ignored. So, do you guys depart then?
Yeah.
Let's hit the road.
Alright, so we're heading down to the beach then.
And down to the beach.
Okay.
I'll give like
Do, do, do,
once
do.
we leave, I'll give a slight like bow and just be like, "Thank you for your time, Evan Filet."
Oh yes,
Sorry.
thank you.
You're quite welcome. Feel free to come back anytime. In the back of the head. Or guard. That'd be like, nice.
Hospitality is appreciated, though.
Hmm.
You know there's a Lord's abode or something? Get out of here. Get out of here. So you guys depart. Going down these steps that lead up to the door. Treading down the hill to the coast. Those of you wearing armor feel the sand sink a little deeper due to the increased weight. But that's fine. It's a good thing 3 of you are wizards and don't wear armor, right? So, there you go.
That's an advantage.
Oh man, that's interesting. Would you have difficult terrain if you fought in wet sand with
Thinking emoji.
armor? Moving
Well,
on.
if it's wet,
Wet sand, damp sand, and dry sand.
dry
sand. Would move a lot.
dry sand would be harder, I think.
Yeah, dry sand would be harder, but I'm wondering, because you guys are going to be investigating. So, it's at least damp around here.
I'll use the dagger I have to sharpen the firewood pieces that I salvaged one at a time as we make our way down.
So, you guys come down to the where the headlands meet the coastline, as the guards described. Obviously, there's no tracks because there's a tide and stuff like that. So, yeah. But what do you guys do? You guys begin digging immediately, or do you guys survey the area? What do you wish to do?
I would like to look for a location that we can observe from, but not be seen. Like if there's like.
I mean, the
bushes or
headland is
trees
right there,
Okay.
and the headlands elevates up like several stories.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Cool.
So you guys could just be on the cliffs of the headlands looking down and waiting for these guys to come out of the water if you so wish. But obviously, the higher you get, the more concealed you are, definitely, but at the same time, you guys don't necessarily have dark vision. So, your vision yourself will be a bit harder.
Okay.
How big is sort of like the beach area that they would presumably ascend from?
Well, the description from the guards that they just ascend, like, just walk up the beach. Like, they come from the water and just walk up the beach. So, in technicality, the entire coastline is fair game, by that logic.
Yeah.
But they've been getting closer to the towns, though, right? So it would be around that kind of area?
Well, they say they emerge from the same spot. Again, they've only had 2 nights. So
Oh, okay, yeah.
2 nights to observe this, but they come from the same spot, and then first night they just walk around, second night they walk closer to the town. With
Alright.
some direction, quote unquote.
All right, I'll stick the spare shovel in the sand, and I'll start digging a rectangular shaped, not a very deep, just enough to hide the poles, a little trench, and then I'll stick them in 2 by 2.
Jamming them into the sand.
Yeah,
How close is Tannum there to the water?
I would go
I'm assuming you do it
where
in the
there's
dry sand, right?
yeah, dry sand.
So it doesn't get swept up by the water.
I'll also jam a torch about 5 feet away from the far end of the hole, and then another at the middle of the behind. So like cross section middle, a little bit behind, and then a third toward the other end of the pit. So there's 3 torches.
Okay.
While he's doing this, I'm like, Tannum, dear, please watch my back. I'll be back. And I should go into the water to check out what's underneath.
I'll pause whatever I'm doing, and I'll knock an arrow and keep an eye out.
Before I go to the shallows and just reach down and sort of shape the water and turn it into an ice spear for myself.
You have an ice martial spear then. And then you submerge?
Just checking relatively far, within shouting distance if something were to happen.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Roll me your perception. So you begin swimming around, looking around, seeing what is what.
Tandem, do they normally do that?
It's such a racist comment.
Mm.
I love it.
The world is a big place.
Mm.
That I will agree. I'm just worried.
So, Rainies, as you submerge with your spear and begin swimming around, 20 on perception, you see, not necessarily close to the shore, but a bit off and away towards the headland. Just so we all know what a headland is. Is anyone confused as to what a headland is?
I don't know what the hell a headland is.
A little bit,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, so a headland is basically like a cliff. Here, I'll draw it. So if we imagine a headland being a quiff, like a sheer quiff.
I thought he said quiff. I was like, what the fuck is a quiff?
That is what he's saying.
No, it's a cliff. Like a cliff face, right?
Yeah.
I heard
So,
cliff like 3 times.
So yeah, basically a headland is a cliff formed from waters constantly battering against earth. So I think a lot of places have this. Definitely some places in California, definitely some places in Britain and other parts of Europe and stuff like that. Not Germany. France has a lot of these. I think the beaches of Normandy those were headlands as well. Maybe man-made headlands, but so yeah, they're essentially cliffs that have a drop
Oh,
before you
okay.
hit water.
Exactly what you're
Oh,
talking
like
about.
Yeah,
like Cliffs of Dover kind of thing.
yeah. So if we
Dude, there's
imagine a top-down view from what Philip and Abin were describing, is the headland that they describe goes up some stories, and then there's a but it also goes down obviously because slopage, and then there's a section of beach and surf that eventually hits at sea level. So imagine that this is just water.
Dude, there was this one
Okay.
right next
Yeah,
to
like
the
that.
house.
Like that.
Like literally, it was like you walk in. The first foot was 1 foot. The second foot was 1.5 feet. The third foot was 10 feet.
What?
That's a hell of a jump.
Cannonball, bitches.
But yeah, the
This
place
is
they're
bad because there's
describing.
crocodiles.
Oh god.
That's right. Anyways, crocodile was aside. The places they're saying they're coming from is demarked in red. So where the headland descends down is where they're talking about. So yeah, now you guys know what a headland is. So if you want me to be a bit more true to the diagram, the headland would like sort of just go down, and then color red. Yeah, so it's like that. The headland eventually descends, and there's like sort of a plateau cliff area up top. It's a good thing I asked that question, I guess, considering how some of you. Feel free to ask. Like, you know what it is. There's no shame in that. Like, I specifically look up obscure terms to make things more mystical and fluffy. Anyways,
Fluffy.
so yeah, Rainies, as you're swimming around, not necessarily where the cliff side reaches the water, a bit farther away, a bit more inward to the ocean, I guess is the way I put it. You do see a wrecked boat. Nothing terribly huge. It's not like a galleon or anything. It's more like more than a dinghy, a bit more than a dinghy. And with a 20 perception, you also notice that not only this sunken ship is very loose, but you also see a massive crack in the cliff face. So sort of demark it on the map with this pink. So sort of towards around here. You see there's this massive crack that just sort of breaks into the headland cliff itself. This is gonna be what my battle maps are like, because I don't make that shit. So get used to it. But yeah, so that's what you see, Rainies. You see a ship a sunken ship with the most loose term of ship. We'll say we'll mark it with this yellow color. So somewhere off here, like Davy Jones. There you go. There is shit Davy Jones, but there you go. And then the crack in the wall. That's what you see.
Okay, so there's just like a broken shipwreckage and a crack in the like ocean floor.
No, it's a crack in the cliffside itself. So not
Oh, like a
yeah,
trench.
imagine an L, not the bottom part of the L, but the vertical part of the L.
So, almost like a trench.
A bit like a trench. It goes into the cliff itself, or into the headland itself. So that massive.
So back
arrow.
towards the island.
Yeah, it's not an island, but I'll accept the terminology.
Okay, so like here's land. It goes this way.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's fair to assume there might be something underneath.
I would think that's a fair assumption.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that she moseys on out then.
I'm getting a phone call and the doorbell's ringing, so I'm assuming there's one at the door. Give me a sec.
Tell them to go make fuck themselves.
How's everyone doing?
Oh, you know.
Doing.
I'm eating.
Munch. What time do I have work today? Like 16.
Alright, I return.
Oh, they're dead. You killed them. How could you do this?
That's my job.
Oh, damn. Good job.
Crash. See the little picture there?
What is that? Is that how you do the trench?
Yeah, and I would like to find rocks as sharp as possible, and I'll fill in the gaps with sharp rocks and other objects that I can find nearby.
Okay. I'm not gonna make you roll for rocks, so you're fine. So I'm adding
Roll
more to the
for
diagram.
environmental erosion.
Yeah, I'm adding more to the diagram. So obviously blue is water, sea level, and then the purple is where the crack is, until it eventually hits the ground. So yeah, you mosey on, I believe is what you said. Mosey on up. Do you mosey back to the party, or do you mosey to the crack, or do you mosey to the shipwreck? Which one do you mosey towards?
Hell no. I get out this place before I get ambushed.
Fair enough.
Now go into the boat, man.
I
This
will
is a
try.
cracked boat, so.
Let's see what I have.
Okay, yeah. Since Tanum's like the only person I know that's like standing right there on the beach.
Fair enough.
But like, yes, there's a. It appears to be that there is a trench down there and also a wrecked boat.
Okay.
What does your gut tell you?
And that whatever it is living underneath the island.
Hmm. My thought was to make this very obvious trap and put some food on it. If it is a less intelligent creature, then food and light should be enough to draw them out.
Mm-hmm.
It's up to you. You.
Well, we know they were coming up here regardless, yes, so we can just wait.
This is
Let's wait
true.
and see what happens.
Yeah.
Patience is a virtue.
Unless
But
you all
if
want
they
to
do-
go and swim down into the trench with them.
Pass.
That is my fear. If they do come up and we engage them in some sort of melee or otherwise, they might just turn tail and run back into the sea.
Mm.
Then I will catch them.
Very well. I'll try and cover up the trap, and then I'll put some rations on top of it.
Alright, roll me your survival. It's not the best camo, but not bad.
My intent is a distraction more than anything else.
Fair enough. Fair enough, fair enough. The rest of you, Rainey's was swimming about, Tannen was trip-a-trapping. What about the rest of you? What were you guys doing? Or are you guys just aiding in the trip-a-trapping?
Aiding, standing
aiding.
around,
Yeah.
keeping an eye out.
Taking in the ocean breeze.
Fair enough.
Yeah, no, I'll just say I was aiding.
Alright. Samuel, Sandra, what about you guys? Also aiding?
I was, like I said, I was just looking for vantage points effectively, so.
Roll me your survival then.
Sure. I'm actually trained in that. I forgot about that. Hey!
Wow. That's so
Wow.
amazing. You're trained in survival. Wow.
I didn't even
there
have to
are
go
some-
ranger for it.
There are... Wow. There are some points on this upward slope. Some hedges and stuff like that you could tuck behind. Obviously, I don't think you're trying to build a fortification here,
Right.
but plenty of places to hide, or at least get some level of obscurement.
Yeah, that's perfect. That's what I was looking for.
Alright. Alright. So, you guys settle in, wait around, chill for a while.
Mhm.
It only took you 20 minutes to walk down here. I know it probably only took you 30 minutes to set up this trap and do some exploration work. You guys still have hours before sundown, at the very least. Is there anything you guys would like to do during that time? I don't know, set up a camp or something? You really had to set up a camp, I suppose. But is there anything you guys would like to do?
Not that I can think of, actually.
Yeah, I would like to get some water and move it into like a like a pot of water, essentially.
Okay.
Hey, yo, Rainies, what the fuck is you?
You get a pot of water. I'm assuming like general utensils and stuff are included in mess kits and such like that. So you manage to acquire a pot of water.
Yep,
It's like playing Divinity.
So, what to do with it? Just gonna play around with the water, shape it, freeze it.
Just manipulate it in general.
Splish splash, I was taking a bath.
Essentially.
Alright.
Sort of idly doing it.
Oh, Crash, I have a question.
Yes.
I have a keen eye for stones, right?
Yes.
Can I, because since I'm sensing we have some time, can I look around the beach for stones that might actually be worth something?
What are you
Like
looking
for
for? Like
agates and
pearls in the
such?
sand.
Yeah, something like that.
That's less on your ability to find stones and like note their quality versus straight up luck as that they washed up on the beach.
Well, you could be searching for things like agates or things that are like less valuable, but like you
yeah,
can
but
actually
same
look at
time,
them.
I'm pretty sure you don't just find those on the beach.
Eh, fair. I'll give you that.
Tell you what, roll me 1d100.
Get
Alright.
a 1, find a diamond.
You find a diamond worth 500 gold. You find nothing.
Fair.
I'd want to go around and figure out people like
Okay.
if they have ranged capabilities, so that we can like position people in the right spots.
Okay, so you make the rounds and ask like, do you know how to, basically?
Yeah, I don't
Well,
ask
your
Tannen
combat
because he had a
aptitude is-
longbow when we were coming over here, so he can figure.
I'm
this
assuming
shit
you
out.
don't ask Varric, who literally has a rifle.
Yeah, the ones that are like, I have a longbow, I have a rifle. Those two I understand like their range where they would hide, but like the wizards, I don't know where best to put them. And Rainies.
They're wizards?
Yeah, my character doesn't interact with wizards that much. She doesn't know like the distance that they have.
I think my range is like 30 yards.
Yeah. Let me just check, actually.
All measurements in 5e are done in feet, because Wizards of the Coast are... Oh my god!
We have wizards of the coast.
I just
That's
Yo,
our group name!
I want to quit the campaign now. We're moving to a different setting. I'm not running this
To
the Arctic.
on the coast shit again.
That's what the name of this session is. Wizards on the coast.
Oh my god. Guys. Your death shall be swift and merciless. Wizards on the coast.
Where's my notebook?
It looks like 30
Anyways,
feet for all my stuff.
Yeah.
I've got a spell that reaches 120, but
Is it a combat spell?
yes, most
Yeah,
of
it's
my
fine.
yeah.
I'll
I
only
take-
tell you if you roleplay with me.
Give me a minute. My thing's being silly and I'm trying to fix it. On the coast.
Okay, Tango's awake.
Uh,
If you guys actually want to discuss a battle plan, be my guest, because I need to attend to Tango.
okay. Talk to your cat.
So, yeah.
It's more important.
Yeah. But actually, if anything else, take a 10-minute break, because we've been playing like
Sure.
2 hours. And bathroom break, food break, planning break, Tango break.
Plotting break. Tango break. The most important break.
Okay, wait, actually, yeah, I'm gonna get some drink. I'll be back.
To the bathroom.
Do it.
Alright, I'm gonna run off and make a cup of tea then. I'll be back.
Open that door! Do not open that door! Don't open it! Do not open the car door! Don't open the car door! Don't open it! It's okay. Car, no, you department.
Oi! Gone for half a second, you fucking jump up there. No. Stay. My cat has a bad habit of trying to break into my lizard's cage. All by myself. Oh wait, I had this closed for a reason. No, Finn, no. Go, begone thought. Manius, Tannum, Samuel, Janice, Vidic, Mac.
Hello, I have arrived.
Guten Tag. Well, that happened.
Yeah.
So what you get to eat?
Sonic.
Delicious. Wait, the hedgehog?
Oh yeah, dude, the live action version.
Oh god, no. Please kill him and make him a burger. He'd probably look better.
I am back.
Guten Tag.
Did Crash say how tall the cliff face was?
I don't think he specified, but I think it's suggested that it's like upwards of a few hundred feet.
All right.
But
If we do set an ambush, we probably don't want to be too far away because we want to be able to stop their retreat.
Mm-hmm.
Like Jaden Smith's tweets. Deep.
Deep.
What plan have we got so far?
So far, we have the little pit thing to see how smart they are, and we're gonna hide up on the cliff faces so that we can stay at range if need be.
I feel that's too far away.
I mean,
Yeah,
okay.
I was going to suggest though, because I've got a spell called Message where I can like tell people what's happening. So if I were to stealth and go down and then sort of use that spell, I could tell you what's happening as it's happening. For instance.
You want to know what I can do? You got to roleplay with me, Poppy.
Oh, great wizard, what is it that you can do?
Besides, hack up a lung from all the sand.
I'm allergic to the sand.
Well, then he came to the
I
wrong
hate
fucking
sand.
location, mate.
I hate sand. It's rough and irritating.
You're just a dude from Left 4 Dead that's like, I hate this, I hate that.
Oh, the dogs are barking.
Also, how's my shitty, slightly Irish accent?
That was
You were
Irish.
doing one?
Kinda. It fades in and out because it's really hard to hold up an accent.
Oh,
for me.
yeah. Yeah, I've just given up. I'm like, nah, I'm not going to do an accent. Stop it.
You already have one for me, so it's perfect. Anyways.
Gary, you need to add a bit more twang to your Irish.
I'm not trying to make it super twangy. Because if I make it too twangy, then I start falling out of it.
Yeah, see, earlier I thought you were Russian, so...
Yeah, the Russian works too. I can do a Russian accent. That is much easier to uphold.
Also, I forgot to ask, well, I forgot really, what was your race again?
Wood elf. Did I say
Wood
that?
elf. Oh,
I
that
believe
was it,
so.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, okay, that's fine, I just forgot what it was. Thank you.
Yeah.
Sandra with the hood from the wood.
She doesn't have a hood. She has a tri-corner hat.
That doesn't rhyme.
Yeah. I mean, I think she has... yeah, she has an outfit with a hood somewhere in here. I think it's this one. But who the fuck needs a hood when I can have a nice hat?
Alright.
My dog has decided that she wants in my room.
Mm-hmm.
Well, who are you to tell the dog no?
It's spoiled. I am trying to get her out of it.
So apparently toucans can adjust the heat in their beak. Like
Really?
they can, yeah, like they can make their beak warmer if they're cold or colder if they're warm by like adjusting how open their blood vessels are.
So they're like every other normal thing?
I guess, I don't know.
Had to ruin it there.
That's oh.
But what? Ow, dog.
Oh, shit. Dropped
Oh,
my
it's not
biscuit.
gonna load. I'm disappointed.
Let's see. Shortest range I have is
500
15
feet.
feet.
15? Okay.
How many feet, sorry? 15.
Do you not have like
Why
a
do you
touch
have
spell?
lightning lure?
Lure.
Well, technically it's like I can shoot a cone of fire out from me.
Ka-chow.
Oh, burning hands, gotcha.
Oh, yeah. I've got a 15
I'm
foot
trying to
cone.
roleplay it here, guys. Goddamn.
Sorry. I too have a 15-foot cone spell.
Me 3.
I have one spell and it's called Bullet.
That sounds like a powerful spell.
It's from a pistol, so it's only 2d4. But it's
Oh.
consistent.
What is a D4?
I use it to measure damage and like how fucked up the person looks.
Oh.
D stands for digit, so like fucking shoot the fuck out. What?
What was that about?
Type. You just created a long-term meme and you don't even know it. Do you want to explain?
Watch how many times I bring that D4 back up. Promise.
I mean, I expect you to find any reason to shit on me at this point, so it's like, yeah, it's to be expected.
Oh, well, that's not true, and you know it.
No. Why do I have a... Oh, I forgot I had that. I have a metal straw in my bag. Hell yeah. And a cookie. Okay. Wake me up before you go. You don't want to take D4 damage to wake up. That's a strong slap.
Wake up!
I'm back.
These mangoes are simply to die for.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god.
I can arrange that.
I think it was more like a die thing. Damn it! I lived again!
You guys all back?
Hi. Yes, I
Yes.
think.
I think so. I don't think anybody's thingy.
I just realized that I do not have torches, so scratch the torches.
I have torches if you need.
I can make
I've got them
stuff.
too.
I can make stuff glow. It's that's easier.
I have 10 torches in my explorer's pack.
I think you have to touch for light, don't you?
I do, yeah.
Yes.
You do have to
Okay.
But it's like if we get like a
Uh,
large rock or something, I can just.
And it
make
only
it
lasts for
like
about
glow.
an hour, though, so
Yeah.
you can't really,
Yes. Same with the torch, it's an hour.
Oh, really?
A single torch would
Well, we
do,
could
I
just
think.
do it when they start to show up or something, and just quickly run off or something. Do it, run off.
Because they'll definitely not be seen.
Well, I can stealth.
just
and then...
light up a rock and throw it.
Oh yeah.
Tango is so content right now. Holy shit.
Angel
Okay.
Saints
He's
of
awake and
Comfort.
he's not meowing. He's sitting on my desk right now.
Aw.
He's right here.
That cat is the Angel Saint of Comfortness.
Mm.